Despite several countries heaving a sigh of relief over hopes for COVID-19 vaccines soon, World Health Organization has warned people against pandemic complacency. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom stated that the pandemic still has a long way to go and citizens and governments should not let their guard down.
This is not the time for complacency. While we continue to receive encouraging news about COVID-19 vaccines and remain cautiously optimistic about the potential for new tools to start to arrive in the coming months, right now, we're extremely concerned by the surge in cases we're seeing in some countries, particularly in Europe and the Americas.
Furthermore, the WHO chief cautioned that if people are not cautious about the pandemic, healthcare system and workers will continue to be under pressure.
Health workers and health systems are being pushed to the breaking point. WHO has issued guidance and tools to increase capacity for the medical and public health workforce and supplies and facilities to manage COVID-19 patients. At present, WHO has 150 emergency medical teams assisting countries in the planning and implementation of their emergency responses.
WHO Director also said that the organization is working along with the governments to ensure that they have enough masks and testing kits to curb the spread of COVID-19.
WHO and partners are working with governments and health leaders to ensure that there is cover for health workers that are sick, that there are enough beds for COVID-19 patients and for essential services to continue safely, that there are enough masks, gloves, and other protective equipment, that governments have access to enough tests, therapeutics, and supplies to cope with demand now.
Adding to Tedros' statement, WHO top expert Mike Ryan said that vaccines do not equal zero COVID and would not end the pandemic. He also added that the countries could risk up a blow-up in case they do not impose strong control for measures for some time in future. Meanwhile, Michael Ryan even mentioned that vaccines and vaccination will add a major powerful tool, but by themselves, they will not do the job. Meanwhile, Britain is one of the first countries to approve a vaccine for general use. Britain has approved Pfizer Inc.'s COVID-19 vaccine and is moving ahead of the rest of the world in the race to begin mass inoculations. Other vaccines, including Moderna and AstraZeneca, are also expected to be approved soon. Several countries are banking on AstraZeneca, which can be kept in normal refrigerators. However, the vaccine is still undergoing further data analysis after questions were raised over the effectiveness of its dosage. The novel coronavirus has killed around 1.5 million people so far.